Well, I've been meaning to do this video for a while. This is the junction box, and you can see the Sprint air card that is inserted in the box. This creates an 802.11 Wi-Fi hotspot, and using EVDO revision A, it's performing really well. You can see the Cat 5 cable. It goes over yonder, goes down and across, and over here I have a setup that can be removed easily that has my Windows workstation. And you can see over here a standard VTech cordless phone. You might ask how that's working. Over here in the back you can see the voice over IP box. That's plugged into the router. Here's the switch over here. The Cat 5 cable from the router I mentioned earlier comes over to the switch, and from this switch I have this OQO microcomputer hooked up to the internet, and then I have the voice over IP phone system hooked up. And this works very well. If I'm in a broadband area, the performance on these phones is great. I can call anywhere in the US and Canada on the plan that I'm on, and it works just like a typical landline. As a matter of fact, when I'm at home, that is my landline. It's hooked up to my cable modem when I'm at home. So I can sit here and work away. Here's my keyboard, of course, and mouse, and my Mac PowerBook usually sits right here, and it's usually folded closed when I'm not using it, and then I can open it up and work on the Macintosh machine when I'm producing these video clips and so on. And then, of course, this is my full-blown Windows machine workstation here, and you can see I have the mixer hooked up. So if I need to plug that in, I use this plug right here, and that's the Cat 5 cable for the Mac PowerBook. I find that I get better performance if I hook up with the Cat 5 cables as opposed to using the 802.11 wireless. So so everything's hooked up to the router that's up front there with the Cat 5 cable. Now, one more quick point on the router. It has a status light, that red light. You can probably barely see it there. And that whenever that's solid red, that means I have a good internet connection. In most places I drive these days, this one's on Sprint, most places I drive I have a pretty decent internet connection, and in most cases broadband, which enables me to use the voice over IP and upload videos and photos and watch streaming video, and really performs well. So that's it. That's the computer setup. Oh, by the way, this has a booster. You can see in the back there that little pickup antenna. That goes to the booster that I've mounted up in here, the Wilson Cellular booster. That's a 3-watt booster, and then there's a high gain antenna up on top of the bus. So that rounds it out. You might be able to just barely see the high gain antenna there on top of the bus. That's permanently mounted, and then that goes to the booster I just showed you.